Next up, we have Marcel Fortuna against Collier. And this is a fight between, a guy who's been in the UFC for a while and a guy who's, trying to get his career going, get on the right track, win 2 out of 3. And Fortuna's a guy who came in the UFC with a big KO. He KO'd Anthony Hamilton, who was a heavyweight, and he was only about 210 pounds for that fight. So it was a pretty impressive performance, really a shocking performance, to be honest with you. And because primarily before that, and he tried out for Tough as well, he fought Corey Hendricks. He was primarily a grappler. He would shoot for a lot of takedowns. He was unsuccessful with a lot of takedowns against Corey Hendricks, and he tired himself out, but he didn't show nearly the crispness and the cleanness in his striking combinations, especially with his hands, that he has now. Now he throws, some nice overhands rights, a nice check left hook. He has a decent jab. He does throw a lot of, one-punch combinations still, but they are effective. He has some pretty thudding leg kicks, but he doesn't throw them as much as he should, in my opinion. And he also has a decent body kick as well. And, he's a pretty good counterpuncher. He's patient. He waits for you to come in. He'll draw you in, and he throws a nice uppercut. If you try to change levels on him, he's pretty good at timing that uppercut as well. And on the ground, he's real good. He likes to get the back, and when he gets the back, he'll go for arm bars, rear naked chokes. And he has pretty good control in there. He has a lot of credentials as a jiu-jitsu black belt. And, he's going to be fighting Collier, who's a veteran in the company. He's had a few KOs, had a few losses. But he's a guy who, really struggles with explosive people. I think he struggles with the athleticism. He isn't very fast. But he is a guy who's a hard worker. And, I think that he's tough to put out. I think that he does have a chin where you could test his chin, but he is going to, fight to the end, and he's never going to quit. He doesn't have any give in him. And he throws a lot of volume on the feet. He'll throw, shots to the head, shots to the body, and shots to the legs. There's a lot of kicks. He has a real nice spinning back kick to the body, especially on the break against the cage. And, he kind of just tries to beat you with volume. He will, shoot for takedowns at times. He tries to mix it up a little bit, but, I think Fortuna's just going to be too clean on the feet. A thing that I saw that Collier did that I really didn't like very much was he would dip his head a lot on his attacks and on his strikes, and I think that Fortuna could time that and hit an uppercut for a knockout, but I also think Fortuna could win a decision just striking, or I think he could also implement his grappling. So I think Fortuna will win a decision here. I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think Fortuna will get it done.